Do this. Fuck.
Alright. Hello, backside kegs. How are we doing tonight? I said, how are we doing tonight? Tonight is the roast of Daniel Hoffman, who is a local stand-up comedian. So, let's not waste any time. And let's please introduce Danny Hoffman!
Show us your tits!
You're gonna have as much time as you can do, alright? And whoever does the most time will win 5 chocolate chip cookies. Alright? So,
we'll be here for 2 hours. Like, we'll be here for hours.
I'm just kidding. You can't do more than 10 minutes though. Alright. So let's just get this going underway, and then at the end, Danny will have a chance to roast everyone else, so keep that in mind. Danny has the most successful job for someone that looks the way he does. And that job is wildland firefighting. You made it. Yeah. They needed him as a firefighter. They were asking for some fire retardant. But instead they just got a fire retard. Well, no, yeah. Danny, he's a comic at heart, you know. He reminds me. When I look at so many talented comedians, I go, wow, these people have so much in common with Danny. The only thing that these people don't have in common with Danny is the talent part.
With his Christian brochures.
Danny is married to comedy, but it's not a good marriage. It's more of a comedy is his abusive husband that's beat the crap out of him for the past 4 years. So. Some people like to treat their body like a temple. Danny likes to treat his body like an everything must go garage sale. Danny introduced me to the Bend comedy scene. I got to do my first podcast with him. It was a great time. I'll never forget. We went. He was like, man, I own the comedy scene in Bend. And then we did a podcast for 2 hours. And he was like, pretty sweet, huh? And then the sound guy went, I forgot to hit record. So we had to do it all over again. I was like, this is comedy. When you meet Danny, he says hi, and then he'll immediately tell you that the first time he did comedy, he got laid. So, I'm not saying he peaked, I'm just saying he did get laid the first time he did comedy, and that's pretty awesome. Danny asked me to take him to church for a long time, and I would always go, Danny, all right, how about Sunday? He's like, ooh, Sunday's no good for me. I'm like, that's kind of the day that church happens, but that's all right. We did finally go to church, though. It was an awesome time. I thought he learned a lot about God and stuff, and then we got in the car, and I was like, what'd you think of church, Danny? He was like, I really liked it, except when he started saying bad things about demons. I was like, I think you missed the point then. We don't have to go back there. One thing Danny has mastered in comedy is not the success part, but bombing. And let's give it up for that. The art of bombing, all right? To do jokes that people hate, and you just keep doing them for some reason. And I'm just so grateful that we have someone like you that loves comedy, and comedy hates you. All right, we got a lot of funny comics up tonight. Let me get the sign-up list.